G'day guys, Gordon here from Citizens of Freedom. Just wanted to follow up on one of the stories that has evolved. A couple of days ago I put a video out talking about the good old doctor there was a news article about a doctor who apparently had overdosed patients with the COVID vaccine. Now at that time a lot of people didn't understand what was that about. One of the reasons that I believe that happened by accident, or whatever you want to call it, I don't believe it's by accident. In fact, we don't really have any evidence it actually happened. There's no evidence. The doctor's not named, nothing. There's no evidence. But what I said in the last video was that would lead to the government shutting down the hopes of those wishful thinkers who thought they could get the vaccination certificate through a doctor they knew, or a dodgy doctor. Now I said, coming out of that story, they'll turn around and say we need only officials to deliver the vaccine, and the other prediction I said was it would lead to ADF, Australian Defence Force, for those in overseas countries. That's our military. It would lead to the military administering the vaccinations. And not only that, it's a prediction that our group has made since last year. And it's not only us, anybody else that really understands what's going on, understands the true nature of what's happening, had made the same predictions, that the military would be used in delivering the vaccination to ensure that nobody gets away. So a couple nights ago I did make the call. Now why I'm making this video is a quick update. So we've basically had a news story, and it's quite interesting the way the news is being done. We had a news story come out today, and I watch the news, and I'm basically scanning the news every day to see what these maggots are up to. And it's hard because sometimes they have these little blurbs and they don't have it on every single news showing. So I watched the news twice tonight for about 2 hours, and this one came up on only one of them on ABC. And basically the announcement was that the Australian Defence Force has been called in to help with administering the vaccine as part of the rollout. They will be administering the vaccine in aged care homes. Okay, so as predicted, we have it now. Now again, what we're predicting is that the ADF will be also administering the vaccine when they come to your house down the track, once the coercion stage is finished. So as we've said, it goes voluntary. We're in voluntary now. Coercion's already started though. So they got a little marketing campaign, and now coercion's starting, and we believe mandatory will be the end result, delivered by military to your house. So what they're doing right now is getting people used to the idea of the military being involved in administering these vaccines. And don't forget that our laws have been updated to allow ADF, which is our military, to search, seize and detain. And we also need to keep in mind that the health or the biosecurity laws also provide the powers for any authorized officers to deliver the vaccine with force if necessary, and to use whatever means is required, which could mean holding people down. Okay, you got to put it together. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is not well, I mean, it's not, it's not 100% proven until that happens. So you don't win a match like that. Okay, you need to predict what your opponents are going to be doing, and you can base that on factual evidence. So again, you take it all together. ADF are now delivering the vaccine to aged care homes. Okay, now how scary is that for our elderly sitting there alone with military running around administering the vaccines, and God knows how they're doing it, because you won't be privy to that information. You'll see it on the news. There's some beautiful, sweet story of the ADF helping the elderly, but we don't know what happens to the elderly who say no. Okay. Now again, put it together. You got the ADF delivering the vaccine. You got the laws changed to allow ADF to search, seize, and detain, and then on top of that, you've got the legislation, biosecurity legislation, Biosecurity Act, and the state legislations allowing force to be used where required. Okay, that's where it's going, guys. Work it out. Now, we've been calling this for a long time, and the call out again isn't to say, hey, we were right again. You know, it's about saying, come on, it's about time everyone pulled their fingers out of their bums, started taking this thing seriously, and understand the serious nature of where this is going and the trickery that's being used, and that we're in a chess match and you've got to start planning ahead and start thinking. So that's where I want to leave it tonight. I'm trying to keep it concise again. So guys, any comments? Love to hear from anyone. Throw some comments in the comment section. If you like the content, as I said, a series is coming out about our group, about our action plan, about what we see coming ahead and what should be done to prepare for what's coming ahead. So we're going to put some cool videos out, letting you guys know on an individual basis what you need to do to be as well prepared as you can, and also on what we as a collective need to do. And we need to be uniting all of the people out there who are awake. It's time to get united, put the small differences aside. And so aside from subscribing and commenting, even better would be come and join one of our pages, our group pages on Facebook, and also on MeWe, that is Citizens of Freedom. Just hit us up in the search. Now aside from that, you can also come in and join our team, which would be even better. So we've got working teams doing some great stuff out there. So there's some good ways in which people can do things. Okay, now I'm gonna have my dinner, and I'll tell you guys right now, that's the only health you need to stay healthy. You don't need a vaccine. Alrighty guys, take care, and we'll catch up soon.